Dazzle?
Yeah, honey, you speaking to Dazzle.
Yes, oh my god, I'm so glad you answered the phone. I'm stressed the fuck out. I need to fucking read and this nigga is blowing me. Everything is fucking blowing me. It seems like everything is not
Okay.
going fucking right for me.
Okay.
Are you gonna be able to do that for me? Do you have time?
Oh yes, I have enough time. Go ahead. All you gotta do is relax. If you drink, get you a sip. If you smoke, take your hit. And we're gonna do this tarot reading, and we're gonna put you on your right path. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. It's your girl Dazzle That Tarot, and I'm back for another Conspiracy Monday, and I'm here with the beautiful and gorgeous Chataholics Radio. Hello, girl. How you doing?
Hey.
All right. So, would you like to introduce yourself first before we get going?
I can do that. So, what's up, y'all? Thanks for being a part of Dazzle's channel. And thank y'all for welcoming me. So, my name is Chataholics Radio, and I run a YouTube channel, and we talk about everything under the sun. Okay? Nothing is off limits. We are not biased at all. And our opinion is our opinion. So that's just that. But yeah, find me on YouTube, and I do have Instagram as well. So Chataholics on YouTube and Instagram. Hey.
Hey, hey. So, oh wow, I forgot to tell you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to this video and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, all you have to do is go into the description box and everything is going to be down there. And like she said, our opinion is our opinion, okay? It's like buttholes. Everybody got one. But yeah, let's get into it. So this is our little conspiracy theory and stuff. And I've been trying to get her to do this for a while, and I'm so impressed that she actually trusts me to do this. So I'm all happy. Yes. So okay, so the first thing we wanted to talk about was the conspiracy with P. Diddy. Right. So basically you had like, okay, so let's get it right. So in light of everything that's happening with P. Diddy and Keefy D and the Tupac thing and Suge Knight, everybody's out. You know, everything is getting out in the open, and pretty much P. Diddy has been implemented, and putting a $1 million bounty on Tupac head, and that's how things happen. And this whole time, 50 Cent actually came out and was, pretty much called them out again. And he's been doing that for a minute too. Mm-hmm. But also there's a conspiracy that, he had unalive Kim Porter, had something to do with it, like he poisoned her or something. What else? There's a conspiracy, that he has a lot of sex parties. And that he's bisexual, and he actually talks to Saucy Santana and not Young Miami and things like that. And so my whole thing is though, okay, so here's what I don't. And then you have people like Jaguar Wright, who used to be part of the industry, and she got blackballed because of her attitude. But she still had connections with people who knew people apparently. And so what she would do is most of the time she's into gossip and stuff, or third hand information. So she'll get that information and then she'll spew it as fact because she got it from who she got it from. Because she doesn't know every single body that she talks about. Right. But to be honest though, like with P. Diddy, when she was talking about him on the blue couch, and it made sense, and people was like, oh, see, she was right all along. But this is the same thing, the exact same things that she was saying about P. Diddy and the circle around him that died. People were saying stuff like that about P. Diddy a long time ago.
Yep, they sure was.
So it's not really a whistleblower. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's not that surprising that it's coming back around, basically.
Yeah, so it's not like it's nothing new. It's the same thing. And that's no tea, no shade, but it really is just the same thing. I mean, people have
Mm-hmm.
already said it. So it's nothing surprising. Maybe it's surprising to like the younger generation, the 17-year olders and stuff. But not no like not nobody's my mom age or my grandma age, they already think that, right?
Right.
So
But that's funny because people been thinking that for a long time. They already been
yes.
thinking Diddy was on the other side of the fence. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
they
about?
been thought he was gay. Like when he was in the bed with
So
Usher.
right. And Usher
So
at that
I
age,
mean,
Usher was what,
50
like
Cent say it all the
42?
time. 50 Cent, like, look, I'm not used to being hugged from the front and the back. So, what do you feel like with Kim Porter? So, Kim Porter's sister had came out upset before, right?
Hmm.
And she was talking about how, like, she basically said she felt like Diddy did something or whatever. She was alluding to or
Right.
said it or however she said it, right?
Right.
But they were saying, I don't know if you said that or somebody else said that, but I heard that Kim Porter had basically like called her sister
Yep.
before she passed and was like, he got me.
Yes. So this is what I'm getting, and this is coming from other media sources as well, but from a lot of videos that I've seen, from a lot of information that I've gathered, people are speculating that Diddy was behind it. Okay. Now a lot of people will say, "Oh, well, why would he do that? That was his children's mom, and all this, that, and the third." They were going through a lot of shit behind closed doors. Excuse my language, but they were going through a lot, and she actually didn't want to be with him anymore. There was abuse allegations, the same way that they was talking about how Cassie was getting abused by Diddy, and how now she doesn't want to even talk about the situation because it was so traumatic for her. And I'm pretty sure, some people have heard of her baby, or not her baby father, but the guy that she's dealing with now. um he said something about Diddy as well, about him being in a closet and all of that. So I don't know how to feel about it, because we don't know what be going on behind closed doors, but at the end of the day, he could have had something to do with it. She did call her sister. From what these sources are saying, she called her sister and she was like, he got me, basically. She was trying to call the doctor to inform her personal physician that she wasn't feeling well. They were trying to say that she had the flu, but I don't know. They said the way that things turned out, it kind of looked like she was poisoned.
Do you think,
Because she
okay,
didn't.
so the
Mm,
coroner report initially said that it was a homicide and then they came back and
mm-hmm.
said it was natural causes.
Right.
So you have that going on, and you have people leaking P Diddy to who is it? Heavy D's death, the other
Yes.
person's death,
Yep.
and pretty much said he tried to get rid of Al B. Shore too.
He was
But
they're saying that he was trying to get rid of them because anybody that had something to do or had been around Diddy and actually knew him deep in his circle and things like that, a lot of shit was coming out at the time. And because he didn't want it to come out, they were writing tell all books. Okay.
yeah,
All of
everybody was
these
writing
people,
books.
right, was writing books about their lives and what they went through, and he was a part of the majority. Um
Hmm.
I just kind of feel like if he was a part of it, he didn't like what they were saying or what they were about to expose him of doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because when you get to a certain point in fame, I mean, you want to kind of keep that fame, right? You living a good life. You don't want to go back to the way that you've been living. Somebody talking bad about me, they gonna ruin my career. I might go to jail. Oh, I
yeah.
gotta do something about it. So yeah,
No, I ain't gonna
I
lie though.
you know.
I do gotta give I do have to give the logical stuff too, as I'm
Hmm.
giving the other stuff. So
Hmm.
logically, Heavy D looked like he had weight problems and things like that, right?
That's true.
So it is kind of understanding if he had a heart attack, cholesterol levels and stuff. I don't know what he was really going through, as far as health wise,
Right.
but I can see, it's not far fetched.
It's not, and that's probably another reason why he's not being, you know, or I guess a lot of people aren't believing that he could have been a part of what was going on because yeah, he did have those health problems, and we can say that about all of them. The same thing with Kim Porter. Well, they
I
reported
mean,
that
because
she
I
was
feel like,
having a flu.
especially with men, with men at a certain age, they're at higher risk for like heart attacks and stuff, right?
Hmm.
So I think they were at certain ages too, because logically you could say that. So, but then it's the other things that don't make sense, like everybody's writing a solo book and passes
Right.
away, you
Right.
know. And then with Kim Porter now, if her sister is saying that that happened, then you know what I'm saying. I kind of believe her sister then because her sister is feeling some type of way, like she's saying it
Yeah,
with her
they
chest.
all are. They are all feeling some type of way.
And
She
then,
was just like that's out of
uh
character for her. You know what I mean? I guess the situation surrounding what happened to her was just out of character.
And then
So,
what about and then you had Danity Kane, what was her name?
hmm,
Audrey O'Day or something like that. From
yeah,
Danity Kane, you got her, you got Maze coming out, you got
right.
and
And
then
they're saying this
uh-huh.
is why excuse me, they were saying this is why he gave Mace his royalties or his recording rights. That's
Yeah.
the reason why he got all of that back because Mace knows a lot as well, and in order to keep him quiet instead of trying to, I guess, off him, we're gonna go ahead and give you what you've been asking for because what's
Yeah.
the reason of you holding it anyway?
Yeah, because I did a reading on him. It was a question that I asked. And he got like the hermit in the reverse, and I interpret it as he's trying to push people away from him.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
if it makes sense if he's trying to give people their stuff. And but see, Audrey O'Day said something about he was trying to make them sign NDAs.
Right, because he didn't. NDA basically is just making you not speak about what's going on when you in my presence. Okay.
Yeah, about whatever I think so. And I
Hmm.
just think it's kind of. I just think it's time for things to come out, right?
It
And
is. It's so
and
much
to be
going
honest
on.
though, a lot of and then that's the other thing I was talking about with other people. When people like to call out the industry, but I do feel like it is like a sense of how do you want to call out an industry that you want to be a part of?
Yes,
Like
yes.
if I'm a rapper, right, and I don't make it, but I was in the industry at one point, and however it happened, they didn't choose me. Now I'm disgruntled.
Right. It
But
could be looked at as jealousy and all that.
yeah. So you want to basically, you still want to rap. I still want to be a rapper, but I want to call out the industry. So at some point, I'm going to be a part of the same industry that I'm calling out because I do need connections. I do need to work with certain people and stuff like that. It's the music industry in itself, right?
I mean, a
So
lot of it could be for clout. Do you think it's for clout and the fact that they just trying to get on so they gonna call anybody out? Because 50 Cent did do that at the beginning of his career, and a lot of people did call people out just because so they can get their name out there. 50 Cent
yeah,
called out Jay-Z. He said, "What? I'm about a dollar. What the f is 50 Cent?" And boom, everybody trying to figure out, oh, who is he talking about? And here's 50 Cent. You get what I'm saying? So could it be for clout, or could it really be like, oh, well, maybe if I call this person out, it'll change the dynamic of something. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
it's for clout. I think it's for money. I think a lot of them people be to me. I think a lot of them people be what do you call it? Not gaslight. What is it called? Um, when you basically you got information on somebody and if they don't give you a certain amount of
Like
money,
blackballing or
yeah,
something like
they be
that.
blackmailing them people.
Blackmailing, yeah.
I think it's some type of bitterness, but they don't want to address the things that they do that cause people to not want to work with them.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's some of that. I think it's some of like I said, jealousy. I said jealousy before, but I also think it's some of what do I want to call it? Oh my goodness, why do I always have these brain farts? But girl, but I think it's I think it's some of, and then you got those who sleep. They like to call out people who sleep with certain people to get ahead.
Right, they
But
sleeping their way to the top.
then they're doing it too. So did you
Hmm.
not do it right?
Right, or not with the right person, huh? That
Yeah,
ain't
did you do
ain't
it
had
with
the
the wrong
connections the way you
person?
thought they did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look at Diana Rose. She did it with the right person.
First of
I
all, don't
mean,
bring her into this, okay? This is not the right conversation.
it's conspiracy, girl. It's conspiracy. But what I'm saying is, half the time people that's talking about the industry that's going against it, they want to be a part of it, or they're mad because they can't be a part
Hmm.
of it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of, if you talk about like the mansion parties and stuff, like, why are you so interested in the mansion parties? If you know they all fucking each other, then why are you so
Yeah.
interested?
Exactly. They saying these
I
mansion
mean,
parties is a way for them to feel normal outside of the,
man,
celebrity
they
world.
cutting loose. They having orgies. They getting high. I
Yeah.
bet you. It's a butler around with a platter of
Yes, and they're
coke.
passing it out. Yeah, I'm telling you, whatever you like. I can't remember which I was watching a video and I cannot remember who was talking about this, but basically they were saying how, you go to these parties and they have trays of Coke and drinks and whatever's your, desire, they're gonna bring it to you. And somebody had said how they brought it to
Yeah,
their hotel or something and they
yes.
couldn't figure out what was going on, so they left. I'm like, it's very possible they gonna have
I
all of
can
this
I ask
stuff,
you a
and
question?
and with the money that they got, you think they ain't?
Can I
Hmm.
ask you a question? If 50 Cent keep talking about these parties and stuff and being hood
uh
from the front to the back, do you think he was at the mansion party screwing too?
I'm pretty sure at some point he was, because
Oh.
him and Vivica was kind of, you know what I'm saying, and not only him and Vivica, because I actually like them as a couple, but it was like that's odd, like how he get a hold of her, not only Vivica but Chelsea Handler, right? How did we come about that?
I
So I
mean,
mean,
well,
I feel like at
shit.
some point, yeah, I feel
All
like
of
they
them,
all
all
have.
of them, all of them. They doing line. I mean, allegedly, it's alleged, y'all.
Allegedly,
Allegedly,
but
they go. They out here doing the freaking cha cha slide, doing lines of coke. They out here doing the Macarena,
I mean, look at
Papa
Kanye and his
Pills.
his birthday party with the naked sushi lady. You get what I'm saying? So it's it might seem weird, but people do a lot of things when they
Drinking
got
test
money.
tube babies.
Hey. Mm-mm.
Child, I think they doing all that, and I think that the people that I don't know
I'm pretty
why
sure.
it's just like for me. I honestly can't nobody get to me. It's no different, right? You know
Hmm.
how we grew up in the hood. It's no different than when females like to call other females hoes, but they
Right.
doing some hoe shit too.
Because they want their spot, right? Because it could be, oh well, this girl, doing whatever she doing, and she getting the cars and the money, she looking good. I'm doing whatever I'm doing, but this person ain't got no daggone money.
Here you
He
go.
ain't even
I've been
got a
giving
car.
head to 5 boys behind the school, and I still ain't getting no money yet.
Right, you still right where you at. So you like, damn, what the hell am I doing wrong? So now you trying to sabotage.
Oh, what we used to call them, it wasn't thoughts, it was rollers.
Thoughts and rollers.
Oh, oh, you are
Is you
rolling.
rolling?
But didn't you mess with this person too?
Yeah.
I done
Yeah.
counted 3 boys that you done mess with, and you call it
Uh,
a roller. You rolling
and
too.
look where they at right now. Nowhere, and they got nothing to show for
But
it.
our people, we love to, whatever,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it'd be so funny because, like I said, I really do. I will repeat this. I really, really feel like most people who be pressed about the mansion parties, I really do believe if they ever get invited, they will go.
Yeah, they probably just want to get invited and really see what it's all about. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So then I'm gonna ask you about like the little Carisha and Saucy
Yeah.
Santana too, right? So you was like P
Hmm.
Diddy was actually talking to Saucy Santana, and Carisha was basically his beard.
Basically. So, from what I'm getting, again, this is coming from sources. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
like we always say, right? We don't know what's really going on behind closed doors. But if Diddy is straddling the fence, so he on that other side, and he don't want nobody to know what's going on in his life, which is fine because you don't have to tell nobody what you really like. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, but at this day and age, I mean, why not just be honest instead of doing so much hiding? So let's get into it. Um, Carisha is basically his beard. Like she's saying he's just a cover up, right? Because Saucy Santana is the one that Diddy is actually after. Carisha and Saucy Santana are best
So
friends.
you think he been smashing his male BBL?
I don't see why not. If Diddy is going that way and that's what he like, then I don't see why not.
I think they be
Diddy
doing
is
threesomes.
very
You know why I think they be doing threesomes?
what? You think all three of them together?
Yeah, you know
Ooh.
why?
Mm.
Because allegedly wasn't him and Cassie doing threesomes?
I don't know. They might have
They
been. Cassie
were.
seemed like the
And then
type.
whole time, like I think that Young Miami used to probably do threesomes with the other girls he was with too. I mean shoot. Especially
Probably. I think
that
she do
Blasian
like
girl, you
girls.
know the other girl
Yeah.
that Young Miami was arguing back and forth with. How you
Uh
know she eat coochie unless she ate yours?
huh. Oh, look, you heard that.
You talking about you probably heard about her, but nah. If you
Girl.
messing with Diddy and he like what he like, you done did some things.
I mean, that's probably true because that girl was messing with Diddy before Carisha came into the picture. Allegedly. I mean, as far as we
So
know.
I
You know
think
what I
that
mean?
girl
So.
and Cassie was doing threesomes with Diddy too. I mean, I be thinking, look,
Mhm.
the way I think, I feel like when people call you out for something, it's because
Mhm.
they probably did something similar. I'm always thinking
Mhm.
like that.
Because it's like, how would you even know, or how do you know what's going on if you
And
ain't,
I'm like, if
you
he
know?
is messing with, because I think it's a bit of truth than everything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like all of them have sex with each other. All of them.
I mean,
Hide your kids, hide
the
your
way
wife,
that they
hide
were
your grandma.
saying the herpes was going around and how Usher had the herpes and passed it on to this person and that.
They got enough money.
Baby.
People say it's no cure for herpes, but they got enough money to cure some herpes. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm sorry. If Magic Johnson can live forever, so can you.
Girl, let me tell you
Clip some
something, right?
herpes.
So I found out that Magic Johnson was donating blood. How is it possible if you
Well,
have
hold on, wait. Can they
HIV to
filter the
donate
blood out?
blood?
They can filter the blood out, can't they?
I mean, but how can you trust it? Honestly
Because,
and
like,
truly.
okay, well, 20 years ago, you couldn't trust it. But in 2023, if they can look at nanoparticles and stuff, they can find the
I mean, you got
virus.
a point,
So they
but
can filter it out.
it's just kind of
I mean, throw some
odd.
bleach in it, shoot. Throw a little
It's
bleach in
but
it.
listen, it's odd. I mean, to know that you have it and to willingly be like, yes, okay, I'll do it. I mean, the way that they prosecute some of these people who, have unprotected sex with some of these women and they
But
passing
I
it
think he
along to
got
this
good
person and that
drugs
person.
though. Them
That's
good
true
drugs
because
to knock down that viral load so
and he
low.
got the money for it, so you just never
He
know.
got
But
the good
I
drugs.
don't know, girl. I don't
I think
know.
everybody been to P Diddy mansion party. Now I'm feeling like Magic Johnson's son that went to P Diddy mansion party too. I think everybody done
Oh,
went. I think
so
everybody done went and did some things.
mm-mm. What about you said Magic Johnson's son, Gabrielle Dwayne Wade son, who's now his daughter, Zaya.
Mm,
It's I don't know what to say about this, but it's like I kind of find that it's strange how Dwayne Wade came out and said that he used to play in heels